In this battle, we're going to look at the granddaddy of character sniping spells, in my opinion. The Spirit Leech. It does direct damage, however, it costs 7, and it's 7 mana, and it only has a range of 100. But let's see how much damage we're able to do to Manfred using Spirit Leech. He starts at 3,700. So already, yeah, you can see already the damage. The spell does more than 1,000 damage, which is far better than the it's far better than the other magical missiles. So this isn't a magical missile, this is direct damage. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to overcharge my spell, Overcast, which is going to make it more expensive. Let's see whether it does more damage. Nope, it just increases the cast range. Which, I mean, it's useless to get an increase in cast range. But also, it also makes the spell much more expensive. So with 2 Spirit Leeches, Manfred is down to under 50% health. Now let's just fly around a bit to allow the mana to replenish. See how long the range is on the upgraded spell.
Serve me. The living will join us. Attend me. Noble of the night. Address me as master. For and life. Preternatural.
Okay, 1 more mana and we are in. Let's see. Yeah, so range doubles the range up to 200. And now I'm just going to run away. So range doubles, miscast chance increases by 50%, and 3 Spirit Leeches. 3 Spirit Leeches, and Manfred, the other Manfred von Carstein, is dead. So an average of 1,000, you're getting an average of 1,000 damage per Spirit Leech against this particular character. And extremely powerful for character sniping. There is one other thing that the undead can do, and we'll take a look at that directly. It's not nearly as powerful as the Spirit Leech, in my opinion. But the undead also have access to the Necromancer, of course. And the vampires have they have a missile, magical missile as well. So the magical missile is the Gaze of Nagash. It costs 7 and has a recharge of 15. But range 250 like many of the other magical missiles. Let's see how much damage we can do with that one. That's a pretty good result, actually. A pretty damn good result. Let's send number 2. So 2 hits and Manfred is down below 50% health. Now, one of the things that makes the Empire's wizards very powerful is that they can fly around. And the spell costs less mana, and the spell has a much faster recharge rate than the Gaze of Nagash. But with the Gaze of Nagash, let's see here. With the Gaze of Nagash, only 3 missiles, and I've been able to almost kill Manfred. That is something the other magical missiles cannot do. Now I really want to get an Overcast in here. You know what, let's just concede defeat. The 4th would kill Manfred, no question about it. But let's have a look at the overcast for the Gaze of Nagash.
Attend me.
Just fast forward. That makes it a very expensive spell at 14. Very expensive for a magical missile anyway. So by overcasting, increased number of missiles. That's interesting. Let's see how much damage we can do now. I did manage to damage my own wizard significantly there. And it didn't really do that much better, I think. It cost a miscast. I damaged my own necromancer significantly. And Manfred didn't lose that much health, so let's just try the normal spell again. The results are a bit random at times. But I don't think overcasting... I've tried this several times, and overcasting the Gaze of Nagash against single enemy targets, you don't seem to get enough bang for your buck that it's worth it. Your mileage may vary, because there is a significant random factor to most of these spells, them being missiles. But I'm not going to be overcasting Gaze of Nagash, whereas I might overcast other spells. I might overcast Spirit Leech from long range if the enemy has ranged fire support, in the case of Empire, for example. But with the Gaze of Nagash in particular, it doesn't seem worth it. Strength and Honor.